Roger Federer started the season strongly and didn't drop a set in 5 matches en route to winning the Doha Trophy for the 3rd time. He defeated Nikolai Davydenko in the final to become the first 3-time winner in the tournament's history. It was his 67th tour-level title and marked the 11th straight year that he'd won at least one trophy on the ATP World Tour. But as second seed at the Australian Open, he fell to Djokovic in 3 sets in the semi-finals, ending a 15-match winning streak. The Swiss returned to action 3 weeks later in Dubai, where he stormed to the final. But he was beaten once again by Djokovic in straight sets. In March, returning to the North American hardcourts, Federer reached the Indian Wells semi-finals for the 6th time in 7 appearances. The 3-time former champion notched up victories against Juan Ignacio Chela, Ryan Harrison and fellow countryman Stanislas Wawrinka, before once again losing to Djokovic for the 3rd tournament in a row. As a result, Federer dropped to world number 3. 2 weeks later, he made the last 4 in Miami, before losing to top seed Rafael Nadal. The Swiss maestro opened his clay court campaign in Monte Carlo, where he lost in the quarter-finals to world number 9 Jürgen Melzer. It was Federer's first loss in 4 meetings with the Austrian. Next up, in Madrid, Federer advanced to the semi-finals. There were wins over Feliciano Lopez, Xavier Malisse and Robin Söderling, before he lost to rival Nadal for the 11th time on clay. Federer had a poor tournament in Rome the following week, losing in the 3rd round to France's Richard Gasquet. But he returned to his best by ending Djokovic's 43-match winning streak in the semi-finals at Roland Garros, the Swiss triumphing in an epic 4-set contest. Yet once again it was Nadal who proved too strong for Federer on clay in the final. At the All-England club, the 6-time Wimbledon champion looked in irrepressible form on his way to reaching the quarter-finals. But in that, he let slip a 2-set lead against the Frenchman Jo-Wilfried Tsonga, eventually losing 6-4 in the 5th. A month later, the two met again in Montreal, where Tsonga was the victor once more. Moving to Cincinnati, Federer reached the quarter-final stage, before losing to another World Tour Finals player in Thomas Berdych. So to New York, where Federer seeded 3rd once again looked in fine form. The semi-finals again pitted him against Djokovic, and again, having been taken to 5 sets, he squandered 2 match points in the 5th like last year and lost it 7-5. After the disappointment of New York, Federer returned from Davis Cup duty in Sydney and a 6-week break to his hometown tournament in Basel. There he broke his 10-month title drought by beating Japan's Kei Nishikori, lifting the trophy for the 5th time. The following week, the Swiss kept up the winning momentum in the Paris Masters 1000 by beating Tsonga in the final for his 18th Masters trophy and his 69th career singles title. So the defending champion is looking in peak form at the right time as he bids to win a 6th title at the World Tour Finals. Another record for the record breaker. Who would bet against him?